Hey, welcome back, friends. Today we're going to look at the Ember 240 TKR. And if Frankenstein's monster was an RV, this might be it. I mean that in a positive way. This thing is crazy versatile. If you're looking for something you can turn into almost anything you can imagine, this might be the RV for you. We're here at Southland RV in Norcross, Georgia. They don't sponsor these videos, by the way. I come down here on my own accord. They've got some stuff I'm interested in from time to time. And today, it's this Ember. Hope you stick around. All right, as I like to say, you've probably seen enough of my face for now. Let's take a look at the 240 TKR. This is a very interesting unit, as I just mentioned. And the first thing that stood out to me the first time I saw it was just the amount of ground clearance. I mean, you got easily 2 feet or more of ground clearance there. We're going to get to the Curt independent suspension here in just a second, but this is a true, I mean, for this size, you're going to get to go a lot of places that a lot of other units this size cannot go with this amount of ground clearance. It really is crazy. But let's go ahead and start up here. I wanted to address that first because that was the thing that popped out to me before anything else when I saw this unit. But start up here with the hitching system here. So your tongue up here, I find this is very interesting, and I haven't lived with this system, but I feel like it would be very convenient. You can see how this is adjustable here. That's convenient. You've also got this nice big tongue jack here, and I just find it interesting. It opens up a little space up here. Yeah, I haven't lived with it. I don't know what it's like to deal with. Now, if you're wondering how do you extend that, well, you've got your extend and retract button right here. So as you go into this box, yes, this is going to eliminate the option of like a Pro Pride hitch or something like that, but you should still be able to do the normal bar type, a waist safe. Even a B&W would probably fit. I think you might have enough room there to get that yoke system. Oh, you know what? No, you're not. You're not going to be able to use a B&W here. So, yeah, you're going to have to use a bar system here. A lot of you ask me those questions because you've watched our hitch videos, and you're going to have to use a more traditional hitch. You guys know I like the waist safe. I am getting off on a tangent. But this big box here, I like this. You can put a cooler up here, a generator up here. I like this system. This side, you've got both of your propane tanks. And this is obviously lockable, which is a big deal. And on this side, you've got, this is probably going to be, actually I don't think batteries are in here yet. This has got Battle-Born batteries, so this is strictly just a storage area on this side. We'll see the Battle-Born. These Overland series come with Battle-Born on board. That's my understanding. So if I need to correct myself with a little text somewhere over here, I will correct myself. But I believe they have Battle-Born batteries already on them. So these are aluminum framed units. You can see, I don't know how I feel about this. I like that this could be used as a table. And then you see you have your carabiners here. You could take that off and it could flop all the way down like on the other side. I'm just not sure how much weight that would handle. And I feel like I might hit that. I'm not sure. I haven't lived with it, but it is interesting. You got some pass-through storage here. There's your access to your pass-through storage. These are built with Asdel. They are aluminum framed. And they're just, this is a true off-road unit. I like these quick drop stabilizers. Again, this is something that in theory I think I would really like, but I haven't lived with them yet, so I'm not sure. I'm 100% sure on it. But basically, you drop these down and then you zip this with your drill to stabilize. So there's a cotter pin system there. You can see that. And it just seems like it would make that whole setup a little bit easier. You've got a spray port out here for your little outside shower, as well as a GFCI right there if you need to plug something up. I love the windows on Embers. This is more of a European style RV window. You can see that. We'll see here, yes, there's no screen here right now, but we'll fix that in just a second. They definitely have screens. Asdel unit. A lot of you appreciate that. Big Goodyear Wranglers here. And I'm going to get on the ground here in a second and show you that independent suspension. But I like how they do the chock system here. Basically, you're going to pull this pin, and you've got a cheater bar here, and then this will lock into the tire, and you will be chocked. So that's one less thing you have to store, and that seems like that's probably a pretty legit system there. You've got of course, there's your other set of stabilizers, and then you've got an LP hookup back here. This is access to this room. Now once we go inside, you'll realize this room can turn into a whole lot of things for you, but this also comes with a set of stairs that will go here. I'll show you where you store those. But one of the highlights of this Ember is, of course, the back porch. So we'll take a look at that from this side, because it's going to be a little difficult. You can see a little cheat on the inside right there. We're set up for a bunkhouse right now, but you've got TV. You can put a TV over here. You've got access to some shelving up there. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then, of course, there's your spare tire. And then you have your nice little porch back here. It's pretty cool. This is a MORride door. So this is the new, I think it's called HydroSafe door, new waterproof door. So that's a nice touch, nice brand of door. There is, now seeing more and more dealers leave the caps off of these things. I wonder if that's so they don't get a surprise. Obviously it'll come with a cap, but I just wanted to, this is a little side note. As I'm at dealers and as I'm at shows, I'm seeing the caps off of these things more and more. And I think that's why. They don't want to be surprised. Those Goodyear Wranglers, those are the real deal. 35s right there. Those are rocking and rolling. There's your hookup. This is a 30 amp unit. There's your stinky slinky storage right there. There is your freshwater drain right there. You see some low points for your other water lines over here. That's what that is. We're going to get under it in a minute. Look at that suspension. And this, of course, this side is your quick drop stabilizers. Here's your water hookups. You can see you've got your black tank here. You've got your gray tank here. You pull that here, and of course, way back there is where it comes out. And your Nautilus system. Got an outside shower right there. As if you want to put another solar panel over here, you've got that hookup available there as well. You got battery disconnect. This does come with tire link. I think the whole system. It's not just prep for it. I think the whole system's included. And there's even got a tank heater right here. So that's nice. Keep you from freezing. And of course you can turn on your little light there, so you can see everything at night. Well, there you go. That's a little overview of the exterior. I think most of you probably want to see the inside. Well, let's go. All right, before we go inside, I don't lie to you. We wanted to show you this independent suspension. You can see true independent suspension. All of these set on their own setup. There are no axles in the middle. That helps with the ground clearance. You've got a nice spring here, and then dual shock absorbers right there. You can see that. So a really heavy duty. I mean, you can see you've got Zerks where you need them. And I would be interested. I haven't pulled one of these. But you got your bump stops, your springs, your shocks. Again, I haven't pulled one of these, but I would imagine off-road wise, that's going to be a nice setup. All right, guys, as we're walking in, 800 watts of solar up top, 3,000 watt converter. That is very important to many of you looking at these type of units. You can see the Toy Hauler brand is definitely coming through with those big shackles on the floor. As we walk in, again, there's a lot going on here because there's a lot you can do here. All right, you can see the rack system up here. This is like a semi-truck rack. You can see that here. This is heavy duty. This is what they use in semi-trucks. So you can imagine there are so many different applications and accessories you can use here. I want to start back here in the bunk room. Let me close this off here. And you can see now you've got 600 pound capacity on these bunks here, 300 pounds each. You can do anything here. You can remove this completely and have this as a big toy hauler. You can also remove this table and obviously this, but you can remove this completely. You can have just two bunks over here. You can have one bunk over here. You can take that off and make that into a desk right there if you'd like to. All of this can go away, or you can set it up as you see it right now. There's a ton of stuff you can do here. Obviously, once you turn this into toy hauler mode, this bar here goes away. Now, one drawback here is where do you put all this stuff? You're going to have to leave it at home, all right? There's not a good place to put it in here. Now, obviously, you could store it here if you wanted to, but you want to walk around in here. So, yeah, figure out how you want to set it up, and then leave all the rest of it at home. But it's better to have too much than not enough, right? So you can see that system over here. This is a heavy-duty system here, and I like it. I think it's a lot of you folks want a very unique setup, and because you're unique, right? And so this offers you a lot of different options to get you close. So I don't mind how it's set up right now. That's probably, we might do it bunk, and then access to the porch. Maybe do that, or leave it like this and then have stairs up to the porch. I don't know how we do it, but you definitely have a lot of options. Let's go in the bathroom here. This is a decent sized bathroom for this size unit, for a toy hauler type unit. Plenty of leg room here doing your business here, and plenty of height there. I'm probably 6'3" with these poofy shoes I've got on. You see the soles on those, and I fit in here just fine. You've got the skylight up there. I would like to see them finish this. I'm going to finish that in the same color, but yeah, decent looking design here with the shower here. You got your European windows again. So the way these work is, I'm trying to do this one-handed. You will loosen that up, and then these come in. You lock that in, and that's it. So a little tougher to do one-handed, but not terrible. I think you can do it. There you go. There you go. Pretty simple. Now, I did mention these do have screens, so if you want a screen, pull from the top, and if you don't want to see anyone seeing in, pull from the bottom. And if you want to see out, this is magnetic right here. Just pop that off, and there you go. You can reach outside. Somebody can give you toilet paper from outside. Backlit mirror here. How you going, guys? I had reconstructive surgery on my hand. Everything's going well. I know that's distracting, but I like the backlit mirror. I know Brooke appreciates that. Got a little sink here. I would love for this to be stainless, but that's not a thin plastic. That's a nice plastic sink. So that's not a cheapo actually. That's a decent. It's funny because you can, as many of these units I've been in, when you tap on these, you can tell that's either a thin, cheap plastic or that's a decent plastic sink. But I would love to see stainless there. I think a lot of people would. There is your medicine cabinet right there. A little bit of storage over here. You got your TP holder right there, and then decent amount of storage down here. We'd probably end up putting towels in there. All right, there's your bathroom. Good little bathroom for this size toy hauler. This is a 10 cube fridge, 12 volt. Furrion. See that there? Nice big fridge. And here's your kitchen area over here. There's your fuse box, rocking and rolling. Got your microwave, Furrion microwave. Convection microwave oven with air fryer. Very nice. Storage here. We got in here stainless steel sink there. That's a big sink, 20-inch sink. Big storage here. Nice access to your cutoffs back there with your water. Some of your goodies you're going to get. Got a Truma air conditioner in here. That's one of the quietest top of the line air conditioners you can buy right now. Big storage there. I like how they left that open. That's big storage. That's coffee maker storage. All right, let's go across from the kitchen over this little seated area here. So the way they have it set up now, obviously, again, this can go away. These little stools can go away, but I like how they have it set up now. The eating area looking out to your campsite. That's pretty cool. The big windows over here, I really like those. Now, the most interesting part of this whole setup, in my opinion, is the master, what I would call the bedroom. So I'm going to point some things out, and then I'm going to actually set it up that way. But right now, you're set up with a twin and a twin. These tables pop up, they go away, and you have a twin and twin over here. I'll show you that in just a second. Or you can actually take this and pop that down, slide it over, and make this into a king bed. Very interesting. I haven't seen it before, and but I find it interesting. Again, super versatile. You know, or you know, if you would just want to have one twin come down here, you've got one twin, and then you've got a dining area here, or a desk, or again, whatever you want to do. You've got a little pillow that slides out with cup holders. I mean, there's a lot going on here, and yeah, let me get it set up. First, I'll set it up in the twin mode, the dual twins. But you can see here as it sits, you've got a nice little seating area. You could eat here, you could work here, or whatever you needed to do. But yeah, let me set it up in the twin configuration. All right, guys, voila, or voila. You've got your dual twin setup. You can see you've got a little slide out thing here, which, you know, that works for magazines, phones, your cup holders, etc. You've got some USBs over here. You've got a regular plug-in over here on both sides, of course. There's your light switch over there. I thought that was just kind of cool. This again, this slides. So again, in a minute it'll be over here. But if you come in here, and if you want this to be hanging, you just pop that up, and it magnetically holds. And then when it's down as a couch, you got some little armrests right there. So I thought that was pretty simple. Instead of having to take that out and store it somewhere, you can use it. It's just got magnets right there. But there is your dual twin setup. Now let's go to the king setup. Boom. So if you want to snuggle up to your honey on a cold winter's night, you can set it up just like this. And this, again, that's on a roller back there. So there's a track right here that you can actually see the stop back over there for the back side of it. But and that's magnetic as well. But I just found that was very, very interesting how versatile this setup is. And I think some people may find it useful. All right, there you go, friends. The 240 TKR from Ember, the Frankenstein's monster of RVs. Again, I mean that in a good way. It's just super versatile. I'm not sure if you're going to find a more versatile travel trailer at this size. All right, every video 2024, I want to say thank you. We started off with, I think, 70,000 subscribers in January, and then 75. I don't even know what the count was, but we're over 81,000 now. And every single video in 2024, I want to say thank you. A sincere thanks from me and my family. We really do appreciate it. Guys, I hope you're being safe out there. Let me know what you think about this Ember in the comments section. See ya.